OG. Okay, can you come up here, please? My OG, please. My OG, and I want y'all to know. I'm sure you're on Instagram. His wife just died.
Oh, wow.
I'm
So sorry
condolences,
about
brother.
that.
All right.
Damn, man.
And I want to say this, right? Please sit down, because I learn so much from you every day, because this is my OG. And I think you should ask him and talk to him. This man, when his wife was sick, he did not leave her hospital for 4 weeks. I would call him every day, correct? He never left her till she passed. I'm never, and that was what I call manning up. You know what I'm saying? Then when she passed, he had the illest wedding. Then I'm talking about fireworks, doves. The whole Harlem was out there. Strong. He looked like the mob boss. I wanted to be him right there, even when he was in pain. He's still. Now I'm Dame Dash. I do give people props that deserve it. This is my OG. I give him the respect he deserves because he still teaches me. And then you know what he did? He threw heaven up in Harlem. Thousands of people came through. The mayor came through. That's
I saw that.
But you didn't say nothing about it. That's the problem, girl.
You just did all of that, giving this man all his
ask me
props
some
and got it
questions.
in like that.
Don't tell me what to do. Go ahead.
How is your mental health? How are you?
How you doing? How you doing, OG?
Yo, shut the fuck up from back there.
Hey, how you doing,
You ain't
OG?
in the interview no more.
That's crazy.
What you mean?
Same fight, different round, bro.
I want that.
It's one day at a time.
For people that don't know, how do you inspire the
This
people to
man
come?
is trying to talk about his
talking
life,
to
man.
OG,
You
man.
disrespectful.
For people that
You
don't know,
disrespectful.
especially with Dame, how do you teach the people that come up under you the right morals to make sure they make it and not end up in jail?
Just, right is right. Wrong is wrong. Everybody got that in them. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. Just follow your heart. Do what's right. You go murder somebody or you hurt somebody, you harm somebody today. When you go home at night, you might say, yeah, I put that work in. Then you probably think, too, like, damn, I really hurt that boy. You know what I mean? I caused him pain. The rule of life to me is treat people how you want to be treated. You don't want to have holes put in you. You don't want to be injured, leaking on the ground. Why would you do that to somebody else?
OG, question, you from Harlem, I'm from Queens. A lot of times people don't see eye to eye, right? Same color skin, came from the same area. And it almost seems like a crab in the barrel syndrome. How do you tell these young people to stop that? Even with Dame and some of the people that he beefs with or goes back and forth with.
That was a girl.
How do you have those conversations and say we better as collabs versus competition?
It's hard, bro. It's hard right now, Like, for example, like he said at the cookout, I do the cookout every year.
Of course.
So I said, when my wife was alive, we talked, and we was like, yo, we got a big crowd, a lot of people come, let's do something positive with it, right? So we talked one night, and we said, you know what? Let's just try to bring all our sons together. Let's introduce our sons to each other.
That's powerful.
So they don't be out here beefing and fighting because they don't know each other.
Yeah.
Not knowing the relationship that their fathers be having, that's supposed to bring them some unity amongst each other. So, I just say that to say, like, this year, I do it for the last 5 years. I've been doing that part. And this year, I got really emotional because, like you said, I'm telling brothers, let's come together. Let's stand together for a minute. Like all this bubblegum shit y'all up here doing right now, going back and forth, that's cool, it's entertainment. But there come a time when we all really need to come together and stand tall, as black men, as a black unit. We haven't done this shit, bro. So at the cookout, it gets me excited because I'm like, okay, let's come together.
Put their differences to the side.
Right. Like half of the group will come together and the other half of the group is still walking around doing, shit that don't really make.
Let me just say one thing.
Yeah.
This is what he does. I call him tough love. So when he's there, he's talking like he's saying some bad shit, but he'll be like, if you motherfuckers, you ain't gonna give each other a hug, then get the fuck out of here. Hug him right now.
No.
Y'all better hug right now.
He be exaggerating.
No, I don't. I'll show it to you.
He be exaggerating, but I do get a little, tight because, it hurts me to see that we can't come together for shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about you bringing your son, I'm bringing my son. We talking about our sons. We can't do this shit for our sons, bro. Like, we can't take a minute to just honor up and just be a man and let's show unity to our sons. For an example, in a lifetime, we don't really do this type of shit since the Million Man March. So I'm from Harlem, like you from Queens. We come from that shit. We know how ugly it is. Like you said, the shit is ugly, bro. As a man, like I'm a grown man now. I was young, I did all that shit. But as a grown man right now, I got a purpose. It's something in life that I need to do. If not for nobody else, it's for my sons, my kids, you know? And just to show them some type of unity that we could do this shit. Let's bring this shit together.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't got to wait for nobody else to come along. We here now. What we going to wait for, the next Malcolm X? Next Malcolm? Nah, we here now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, condolences on your strength, brother.
No,
I know
what
that.
he did, what he
For you
did
to be
there.
in there right now,
I
choosing your queen,
ask
I know that's
him.
a lot.
Ask him.
Absolutely.
Ask him. I was like, damn. You know, when Aaliyah died, I could have done it better. He taught me how to deal with that situation. Do you mind if I tell him a little about the Larry situation? So
You know, Chatty Patty ain't gonna he gonna do it anyway. So
you see, when I said, "Do you mind?" If he would have said no, I would
He
have
would've
given
did it
utmost respect. But you don't have Wendy Williams would have told you to do it.
you are Wendy Williams.
Right. So, can I just say something?
Good.
So, you know, Larry is the guy that actually called my son for Cam. And, you know, I had mentioned to him, and I was like, because I knew Larry before. And, you know, he did some things. Actually, that's a longer story, but he did some things I didn't like, so I wasn't messing with him no more. I thought I actually found him not to be intelligent. So, and he was the reason why I got a couple of these lawsuits. So, Daniel was like, I like him. I'm fucking with him, man. All right, if you're not fucking with him, I'm not fucking with him. That's Cam didn't do that. He's his best friend now. But Larry called them. And Larry's wife is going through a similar situation. So I guess he was trying to trauma bond with him. And my OG goes, where you at right now? And he goes, I'm in my bed sleep. Your wife is, I'm going to let him take it from there if you want to tell us.
I mean, you know, he ain't say he was in his bed sleep, but I asked him where he at because I could relate to his wife being in the hospital. He told me some things and it just triggered some shit in my situation, watching my wife go through all these different situations. And I just said to him, how could you be anywhere but by her side right now?
Yeah.
If she dying, bro, she had her last days. Like for me, when the doctors told me I might have weeks to days or months to weeks, I needed all that.
Absolutely.
I needed every second, every minute left. You know what I mean? To be with my wife, bro. Like nothing else is more important than time.
Right.
If we had $1 billion, you give up that $1 billion for some more time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I needed to be with her, and I needed to let her know I'm right by your side. When you dying, if you ever come to that point, you dying, it's one thing you probably need more than anything. Just somebody right there
Pardon me.
next to you, especially, hold on, Dame, especially if it's your wife, if it's your girl. You want somebody to be next to you.
That's right.
Even as a man, I don't think I would want nothing else, probably my wife or some, you know, just right next to me, knowing that you next to me would help, some comfort.
He told Larry,
And
if
I'm
you don't
telling-
get back there over there, I'm fucking you up. He said, next time I see you, I'm fucking you up. That's what he
You
said.
just cut him off.
No, it's cool, but
You know, because I wanted to understand that that's where the toughness comes in.
As an OG,
If somebody,
that's the type
if somebody,
of-
he
that's
said,
the
"Yo,
type
I don't
of
want to hear
dude I
nothing."
am.
He don't want to hear nothing about the can. He said, "Your wife is that. You don't cook me
But
about
that's
that.
just my
I will beat you
personality.
up if you don't go. If you're not
Dang.
by your wife's side every day." I'm sorry.
no,
Chatty
I'm just
Patty.
saying, I came at him like that as a
Chatty
friend.
Patty, you
Yes.
stupid.
You know what I mean? Even though he going through what he going through with him. And I told Dame too. Yo, Dame, his wife going through some shit right now. It's time for us to on up. Fuck all that. That shit ain't important. This life and death situation is more important. See, what the dude got to understand is love is powerful, man. You know what I mean? You got a wife, right?
Yeah.
You know how much she mean to you?
31 years.
I had 37. So when you got a wife, like I tell dudes, when you go to jail, you in trouble, you in a hospital, who's there with you?
Your wife.
Who you call?
Your wife.
Like, I ain't got nobody to call right now. I had to think about this shit the other day.
man.
Something was to happen. Like, before it was like, yo, I called wifey. She knew just what to do.
Immediately. Absolutely.
I don't have nobody. I gotta get a new number, memorize a number automatically. So at the end of the day, you know, his man was going through it with his wife, and I just told him, bro, out of respect, if I find out you not by her side, I'm fucking you up. Like, that's some sucker shit. You a bitch ass nigga if you don't be by her side. I got mad. I get upset. I'm emotional. You know what I mean? My emotions come out sometimes. And it is what it is. I am who I am. And that's how I just roll on that purpose alone. But, you know, I told him, and he was like, you know what, OG, you're right. Because you can't sit around talking about, yo, I had to come home for a minute, or you sitting in your bed eating TV dinners and shit like that. Your fucking wife is in the hospital dying.
Respect.
You know what that shit must feel like? You know you ain't gonna make it, shit like that. So, yeah, that's what happened with homie, and I hope I got through to him, and he spending time with her. He probably should be right next to her right now. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
have like an organization or something, or
Something.
What you mean?
like a foundation?
nonprofit.
Oh, the Heaven Up in Harlem.
Heaven Up in Harlem,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a non-profit thing I just started, but, you know, I
He's
just
been
want
doing it
to...
for 20 years. 5,000 people short. So what I'm saying is, for a man to tell another man what to do, he got to be able to beat you up. Because I'm telling you, you need a masculine man to teach black children.
Yeah.
And we need you on the radio, OG. And I think y'all should get him up here once or twice a week, because he will teach toughly. We need to be taught in a certain voice.
Because you
Not
let
like
OG
this.
in the conversation.
That's not a voice.
Nobody
That
want to
guy-
hear that bullshit you talking after hearing OG talk. That fake, dumb,
So that's
silly
why.
shit you
What did
be
I
on.
just said?
Nobody
I just
wanna hear
said
that.
bring
That's
him
not
up
real.
here. I said bring him. Let me finish
Nah, I
this.
just,
let OG
you know,
talk.
at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all having me up here.
Thank you, OG.
You know what I mean? Voicing that. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my wife. You know,
Absolutely.
it's been like 5 months now, and I still can't breathe.
Yeah.
God
You
damn.
know what I mean?
Man,
But
condolences
I'm here.
to you, man.
You see me, you would never be able to tell because it's what's inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out my man, Larry. Wish him all the best, and I hope he by his wife's side. And anybody that's going through that type of shit, just honor up and be a man and respect love. Because love is what we all need. That's the only thing that's going to be by us when we fucked up and we down and out.
Yeah.
Y'all should all know, if you got a girl, you got, you know what I mean, a situation, relationship. You know, that's what it's about. That's who you care about. My mother passed. She became my mother. You know, at the funeral, I told a story how I had a fight, right? And I broke my hands. I go to the hospital, broke my knuckles and shit. They cast me up. So long story short, I go home.
What that nigga do? Shit.
Right? Nah, it didn't even matter. You know, I just put in the work and I
Yeah.
broke my fingers, my hands, right? But bust it. So this how deep it was with me and my wife. I goes home and I realized I had to take a shit. I couldn't wipe my ass. Do you know my wife wiped my ass, bro?
Wow.
My wife had to wipe me, bro.
Yeah. That's your
So you
wife.
know how deep that is? Who else could you trust? You don't want your brother. You can't ask your homies or nobody do no shit like that.
Yeah.
And I wore a cast for like 4-5 months. Every time I had to go to the bathroom, Keda! Like that shit was crazy, but that's how to love. That's how deep that shit is. When you have somebody like that in your life, that shit is priceless. It's like, you know, it means everything. You know, so
Rest in
just
peace
how
to
to
your queen.
yeah,
I'm so
respect the
sorry.
power of
Yeah,
your wife,
absolutely.
your girl, man. Understand where you come from. You come from a woman. We should respect our women a little more. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And
OG,
yeah,
thank you,
yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you for
Appreciate you,
coming.
brother.
Thank you
Nah,
for
just,
that
you know,
conversation, bro.
I
Hell
appreciate y'all having me and
Yo, we don't
listening.
want to hear from you,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
That dash,
OG,
you're
thank
done.
you,
Let
OG.
OG
Yeah.
in.
Nah,
OG
that's
ended
love,
it with
bro.
some
That's
positive,
love.
real shit. Not that
But
silly
OG,
shit you
if
be
you ever
talking.
have anything that you're doing with your foundation and
Yes,
you need
for
us
real.
there, you need to come up here. You're
real,
always
man.
invited. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For
All
real.
right. I
Dame know he
appreciate
always
that.
invited.
Dame, you
Yeah,
always
he
invited
always
too.
But anytime Dame, he need to come up here, we never say no to Dame. And I'm
Yeah.
sure many outlets have. We all go back and forth with Dame, but we really, I don't know about Charlamagne, but we really respect Dame. We respect the work that he put in, and we appreciate you. We're going to go back and forth. We ain't got to agree.
If I
but we
didn't
gonna
respect him,
each
I wouldn't
other.
have him up here.
Yeah.
I respect.
I
respect
already
that-
know.
I respect.
He
that
told
y'all
me
would-
stories about how you and him linked up off the set.
I don't know
how
that
y'all-
nigga.
say it like
Off
that.
the set.
Yeah, nah, pause.
I saw him someplace else. You know,
Yeah,
at the TV
pause
show
on
I was
that.
doing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Right.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, but he told me y'all had good conversations and shit like that. Y'all brothers, y'all build. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want everybody to think this shit is all playing fun. You know, radio is radio, but real life is real life.
Yeah.
And I salute y'all. Y'all doing a good job. Keep teaching the people. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Ken.
Like Dame said, you know, y'all play a big part. Y'all listen. A lot of people listen to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
So keep giving them that knowledge.
Absolutely.
'Cause y'all
Thank
be
you, OG.
dropping. Y'all be dropping knowledge. You know what I
Appreciate
mean? I'll be listening too.
Thank you.
Thank you, OG.
You heard?
All right, it's time to get it back.
Love.
Damon, you got any last words?
No, OG ended it, man.
I wanted to say thank you. I appreciate it. It was therapeutic.